All right, my dear, so get comfy in your spot. You can do this lying down, you can do this sitting up, whatever feels most resonant with you, but really get comfortable. Alrighty, so closing down the eyes when we're ready and just noticing the breath, not trying to change it. Just giving thanks to the breath. Realizing that in this moment, you'd forgotten about the breath. And he, she, they, whatever you identify your breath as, has been going on this whole time, keeping you alive. And just giving thanks for that. If the mind wanders, really whip it into shape. Like you wouldn't even be thinking if it wasn't because of this breath. You would not even be thinking. You may feel drawn to say thank you out loud or in your mind's eye. But just give it a try here. Real thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for keeping me alive. Thank you so much for not needing anything from me. Thank you for never judging me. Thank you for always doing your best. Our breath is unconditionally loving of us. And when you're ready, just imagine your mind dropping into your heart. You can imagine that visually. I'm an audio person, so I hear just a shoo. It can be a feeling, it can be your brain. You can imagine your brain dropping into your heart. Just let it sit there and let your heart catch it like a little hammock. And allow your heart to say to your mind, to your brain, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. For some people in these sessions, they feel their mind jumping around. Maybe you're still thinking the mind hasn't even been able to drop. But just keep luring it down. It's okay. It's okay. Like a mother to its baby, you can even give it a little shh. And then when your mind's nice and rested in your heart space, taking a deep breath into the heart and releasing. And another one as you breathe in, imagining the heart expanding, creating more space for the brain to get comfortable, the mind, and releasing, dropping the brain, the mind, even more comfortably into the heart space. When you're ready, my loves, allowing the brain, the mind to drop deeper into your being, allowing it to drop right to the base of your spine. Again, I hear a whew. Allowing it to go down to the bottom of the spine, resting there, being removed, being stripped of that role, of that stress, of that anxiety, the need to think all the time. Just let it go into the darkness of your being. Allowing the mind, the brain, I'm kind of envisioning my brain right at the bottom of my spine. My mind, my actual head is empty. My brain is no longer there. Envisioning that in any way that suits you. If you're not visual, feeling that. And when you're ready, my loves, ask yourself, what idea do I want to bring to life? This could be a project, could be a version of yourself. Maybe you want to be more fit, healthier, calmer, more loving, more vulnerable. And stick with me on this visualization here. Imagine now your heart like a cloud raining down on your mind or your brain that's on the bottom of your spine. Take a minute with this visualization. So it's as if your brain is the seed and your heart is the cloud full of the water and the nutrients that it needs to grow. And just breathe into that. And as you do that, allow the brain, allow the mind, whatever you visualize there, it could even just be an energy orb. Allow that to grow roots down beyond the base of your spine, down into the earth. Allow your heart to keep pouring if it needs to. It has so much love to give. So allowing your heart to nurture the mind rather than the mind controlling the heart. Allow these roots to just grow. Get them real deep in the earth. Let them feel the soil. Remembering to take deep breaths throughout this meditation. And when you're ready, I ask you to visualize cute little green sprouts, little plants coming out of your mind or the brain, whatever you envisioned down there at the base of your spine. Again, I'm an audio person, so I just imagine little ding, 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 little tiny little sprouts coming up, and just visualize them. Are they green? Are they blue? Are they pink? It really doesn't matter. This is your dreamscape. We're in the inside of your body. How wonderful is that? And just acknowledging that these little ting ting tings, these little plants are as a result of your heart nurturing your mind. When you're ready, my loves, envision yourself standing in the presence of these little sprouts. So you're miniature, it's miniature you. And set your intention here. Set your intention and know that whatever it is you put, whatever it is that you plant into your mind, whatever it is that you nurture into your mind will come to fruition. And just look around, look at how many little sprouts there are. They're all your ideas. They're all the things that you've been holding dormant, that you've been holding yourself back from. When you're ready, my loves, eyes still closed, just coming back up, letting your brain kind of float back up to its spot. Beautiful. Now just remembering, eyes still closed, we're still in meditation, taking deep breaths to hold your focus. If you lose focus, always just take a deep breath. Ask yourself if you give up every time you don't see results. Just notice what answer comes up. Do I give up every time I don't see results? And no matter what the answer is here, just bringing back to mind that little plant, that little seedling with that insane root system. Just because all you can see is a seedling doesn't mean that there isn't magic happening below the surface that will sprout these beautiful seedlings into flowers and trees and whatever else they are. To close our meditation, we're just going to envision a little seedling at the base of our spine, taking a deep breath in, holding it at the top, And on the out breath, imagining rain pouring from your heart onto the seedling. And on the in-breath, growing the seedling into a tree, flower, whatever it is, all the way up your spine, up through the crown of the head. And finally blooming and growing right up the top of you. And that's your fullest potential. And that's where we're going. That's what we're doing by being here tonight. Breathing into that reality. When you're ready, bringing your palms together at heart center. If it feels resonant with you, bowing to your highest potential. My Lord, look at you. Bringing your head back up when you're ready. Dropping the palms back down to a place that's comfortable. When you're ready, just fluttering the eyelids open. Moving your fingers, moving your toes, shaking the shoulders. And just notice if you feel that potential. If you can feel it growing from the root of your spine. And if you can, always coming back to that feeling. So that meditation can be practiced at any time. You breathe in, you breathe out, you rain down onto the base of your spine, and then you breathe in and something grows up out of you. And then it blooms on the out breath. If you experienced anything profound, if you had any ideas, thoughts, visualizations come to mind, please write them down now. It is like a dream. If you don't write it down now, you'll forget about it later. For those of you that could connect with the visualization of a plant, sketch it out or write it down. That can be your little trigger visual or trigger word to grow into your potential. To feel like I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. Like oak tree, that's what I am. That's what I've always been. The dropping your brain to the heart and then dropping it to the spine can actually be quite a difficult visualization. So don't be hard on yourself if you couldn't fully connect with that. It does also play into the yogic practices of pairing your thoughts, movement with the breath. So it's very intentional.